gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Now a short one to Gesicki. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And Levis going back to the air. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Levis. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Levis to throw it. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. Was that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled on some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely, great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. As they've got it as we resume action. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yardage on 1st and 2nd down.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Levis out of the shotgun now. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Levis on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
He'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Levis. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On first down, Levis. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
24-yard line.
Off the play fake, Levis. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Back to throw, it's Levis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, almost about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
Third and goal, here's Levis. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Titans are able to move back in front. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10 to 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Treylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On first down, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. brings up second and 9.
Now Watson. And a quick throw here that's complete.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Watson looks to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To throw is Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans. They felt like they had scouted their opponents and focused on specific areas in practice this week to make sure that they were ready to go. And frankly, it looks like they both did an excellent job.
Yeah, we'll see if those game plans can keep this streak of touchdowns going here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stidham. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Clinton Williams gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Stidham. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 24 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Stidham. Complete to Mooney on the slant. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Stidham. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
That's complete to Whitaker. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Stidham. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Cooley knocks this one through the post. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Right back to Njoku. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Back to throw, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Watson now to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should...
Yeah, who has... One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Now a short one to Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Up the middle they go. Huff, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Jets' 41-yard line.
Stidham from the shotgun. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. Now Stidham. And this will be caught by Mooney. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Huff, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
18-yard line. Again, 4 yards. First down.
Now Stidham off play action. This is caught, and that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Jets 17.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now it's Watson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Watson. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a set. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Watson. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Watson on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Now Watson. Quick slant complete to Njoku. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Let's get that touch.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a third down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, still did it anyway.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. To throw is Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Watson looks to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown! David Njoku. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Out come the Titans now. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting 2nd half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Stidham to throw. T. Higgins. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. They'll try the left side. Huff down to about the 45.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now Stidham on 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Stidham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Huff. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Tennessee.
They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham. And that's complete to Huff. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 3. They go play action with Stidham. That one too wide and incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. it's Stidham. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Stidham now off the bootleg. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. T. Higgins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have yet again retaken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York set to take the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. 142 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. And Mr. Reliable shows those legs again here in the playoffs.
And what do coaches tell us all the time? In the playoffs, the team that runs the football well will win the game and ultimately be a champion. They're trying to prove that fact today. Setting the tone on the ground.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Stidham. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Off the play fake, here's Stidham. Caught, it's Huff. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Stidham. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. T. Higgins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. Off of play action, it's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Watson now to throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
a gain of 10 yards. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
In motion left is Watkins. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Stidham. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over.
We got their defense ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And Geisman complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 45. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Watson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And his kick is indeed good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. T. Higgins out on offense for the rest of his teammates for this next drive. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seen the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. 2nd down, Stidham to throw. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Stidham over the middle. He finds Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw is Stidham. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, the Joker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And partner, the tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Watson. Throwing quickly to Wilson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectations.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really don't get the better of the opposing secondary.
He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down.
Get out of here with a W, offense.
Out of the gun, Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, You just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So Levis and the Titans now down by 7, 1:09 to play. They need a touchdown to keep their Super Bowl hopes alive as they come up on first down. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Now Stidham. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Stidham's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field?
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Stidham. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And that's complete to Huff. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Stidham to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A shot downfield for Burks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was a big shot for the end zone. You've still got a little bit of time here. You have to expect we'll see another. And remember, no timeouts left. So if you throw it short of the end zone and you're tackled, that's going to be the ball game.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Finds Higgins for another catch. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Throwing now is Stidham. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Koo for the extra point. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're back underway for the right to hoist that Lamar Hunt trophy.